Hello world, and welcome to Bangkok
Suvarnabhumi.
Hello world, and welcome to Bangkok Suvarnabhumi Airport, or BKK. Today I'll be flying with Philippine Airlines from Bangkok to Manila in their older Boeing 777s in business class. I'll also be lounge hopping inside this massive terminal. Bangkok, Thailand has two main airports, this one and Don Muang International Airport. Similar to Vancouver International Airport or YVR, BKK Airport operates as one giant terminal building splitting off into multiple concourses and a single satellite building. The biggest benefit of this giant airport is the plethora of airport lounges. For today, I'll be reviewing 5 of those lounges around the terminal, which can all be accessed via priority pass. Let's get back to the check-in experience. Unfortunately, as we arrived, Philippine Airlines has not started their check-in process yet. Weirdly, the business class line was pretty long. We waited a good 30 minutes for checking in. Luckily, as business class passengers, you get to use the fast track section of immigration, which skips the pretty long queue here in BKK. Now, let's get to the lounge reviews. Welcome to the airfrance salon here in Concourse F. This lounge screams fancy interior everywhere, offers a wide variety of snacks and food. Unlike the other lounges, this one offers macaroons, which is quite fancy. Pretty solid space though. This is the Omanair lounge here in Concourse E. Unfortunately, staying here wasn't a pleasant experience compared to the Air France lounge. There was ongoing construction nearby that made the experience pretty bad. Interior feels more claustrophobic and small. You get your early alcohol being showcased here, but food was pretty mid. Good enough if you want halal food though. Welcome to the Turkish Airlines lounge here in Concourse D. This lounge is quite massive, offers multiple rooms to chill, relax, or work. Pretty decent food selection too. What's pretty nice is when we came here, there was no one else in this lounge, so we got the entire lounge to ourselves. But the best part is come here for the Turkish coffee and stay for the nice interior. Welcome to the Coral here in Concourse D. This lounge is quite deceptive as I accidentally entered the first class section, which looks more like your fancy Chinese restaurant. The business class section screams amazing food, great modern interior, and massive space. They also had a massage service, which unfortunately I did not avail. Come for the massage, stay for the amazing interior, great food, and great space. Last but not the least, welcome to the Miracle First Class Lounge here in Concourse C. This is the contract lounge that Philippine Airlines uses. It is quite small, with decent enough food, and modern looking interior. I would honestly put this as one of the last possible choices relative to the other lounges, as those ones are much better than this. All in all, I would recommend one to visit either the Air France Salon, the Turkish Airlines Lounge, or the Coral here in Bangkok. But what do you think about the different lounges of Bangkok Airport? Leave a comment below. Now let's get onto our flight. Today, we'll be flying on Romeo Papa Charlie 7774, an 11-year-old Boeing 777-300ER which primarily flies long-haul routes. Funnily enough, I've previously flown this exact aircraft on a recent trip to Vancouver, Canada last August 2023. So, hi again, my old friend. This plane features a 232 business class with the older interiors. For today's flight, I'm seated in 1G, an aisle seat. Inside, you're provided with a pretty comfortable pillow, blanket, and a menu. You also have an AC outlet and a USB port to charge your gadgets. Don't expect great charging speeds from this USB port though. Being in the bulkhead seat, your in-flight entertainment is hidden in the armrest, which can be put out like this. If you're in a non-bulkhead seat, this is what your in-flight entertainment system would look like. The interior is pretty dated, but Philippine Airlines plans to soon phase out this interior with their new aircrafts coming soon, boasting more 1-2-1 interiors. Typical with Philippine Airlines business class, you're served with a welcome drink and a hot towel. Soon enough, we're ready for takeoff. Unlike in my previous video showing the ex-Garuda 777s, this plane actually had a working in-flight entertainment system. Here, you get a boatload of movies, TV shows, musics, and everyone's favorite, a flight map, which unfortunately was not interactive. But hey, at least it still works. Shortly after, to start lunch service, we were served with cashew nuts and our drink of choice, this screwdriver. And yes, Mom, I'm drinking this early in the afternoon. Cashew nuts were served warm and this drink was quite strong. We were then served with a soft roll, some vegetables, and this cake. The vegetables were pretty decent and healthy. And for our meal, I got this beef. It was very tasty and served well, though it would have been better if there was more meat. Nonetheless, it was still a decent meal. To top off dessert, we were served with Haagen-Dazs ice cream. What could I say? These are pretty f***ing amazing. But with great meals comes great shits. Welcome to the loo review. This business class bathroom is quite small. Good enough size though. You got your towels and cups here, your amenities like lotion, soap, and mouthwash, your average size sink here, and this good enough toilet. Oh, and you got this mirror to awkwardly look at yourself. One shit later, and the cabin became dim so everyone could grab a nap. For I too also grabbed one myself on this lie flat seat. It was a pretty comfortable rest though. A few hours later, the cabin lights turned back on and the crew started preparing for landing. So let's sum up this review. The plane is starting to be quite dated. I honestly feel that Philippine Airlines Boeing 777 experience is very inconsistent. So it is a hit or miss which cabin you'll be getting. But I'm confident that Philippine Airlines is on the way to making the overall experience better, such as with the acquisition of the ex-Garuda 777 plane or their new A350s being manufactured. The service and the food of PAL is still pretty amazing. Regardless of the plane you'll sit on, they'll still have the best service everywhere. Overall, Philippine Airlines is starting to pick up the pace relative to other airlines. If you want to try something different and nice, Philippine Airlines is still your best bet. What do you think about this older 777s or the overall experience? Leave a comment below, I'd love to hear from you. So that's it. Thanks for joining me on this trip. If you liked the video, I'd appreciate a like and subscribe. If you want something else to watch, check out my review of the ex-Garuda Philippine Airlines aircraft or my United Polaris review. Until next time, thanks for watching and have a great day.